Hey Lovie Tribe, welcome back to day number 10 of 10 days of Merry Missmas. We made it through all 10 days. We are troopers. I really hope that you guys enjoyed these videos and this little series that I did. Next year I might only do 5 days. I don't know, 10 days is a lot to ask from you guys. But we made it through. We're on our last day. I really want to do something special. So I thought I would do something a little different. And instead of making a traditional Christmas card, I thought I would make something kind of cutesy that would be great for a Happy New Year's card. So that we would end our last day thinking of the future ahead of time. And I would love to close out our 10 days of Merry Missmas with a bang. And for me, that would be a homemade shaker card. So what I have here before you guys is this came out of one of the books. I don't have one of the books on me because I actually pulled this out from my mom's book. But what they are is it's a whole book of cards that you color and do. And they already have the like if you can see, folded envelope. So you'll fold this, you'll color it, and then you'll fold it and make the envelope. So I have this, and I thought this would be a great way to make a shaker card. I also have this beautiful piece of paper that looks like fawn fur. I love this paper. Okay, and then I have this, because I was trying to think of a way to make a shaker pocket without using a fuse tool, because I have a fuse tool, but not everybody has a fuse tool, and I want to make this like user friendly. If you don't have a fuse tool, you still can achieve this. So it's just a piece of plastic off of like stickers is what that is. I know it's really hard to see on camera, but that's what it is. So my thoughts are, which I'm going to be doing, I'm going to show you a little clip it, because of course this all needs colored in, and I haven't decided if I'm going to use gel pens or my Tombows. I'll probably use my Tombows, but I have to color all this in, and I'm just going to show you a quick clip it of me coloring, because that can be very, very boring and very, very tedious. But I have to color in this image, and then when you open the card, there's this image, which is like the perfect frame. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to color this, but I'm going to kind of trim it down a little bit on the sides, and then we'll pop it up on foam tape, and then, we'll lay that piece flat, and then we'll pop this piece up on foam tape with this kind of in the middle, and the picture and the shaker bits will be on the inside of the plastic, and then this little archway will be our frame on top. And then we'll mount that whole piece on top here. So this in turn will become our cardstock base for our card. So the whole card will be fawn, and then this will be kind of on top. It might sound very, I don't even know if it made any sense or if anybody could even follow me. It makes sense in my mind. I've never made a card this way. So if it's a total fail, you're going to see me fail on day number 10 of Merry Missmas. But I really do think it will work as long as we kind of shave this. I'm going to color the whole thing, but it's going to have to be cut down a little bit. But it's basically, this is our base. We're going to put this frame over it, but this piece in turn will become our shaker, and then this piece will be our base card. So you're layering, of course, but we will get the shaker element in there. So I don't want to ramble on and on and on, because obviously I have a lot of coloring ahead of me, but aren't these so stinking cute? And my favorite part, of course, is the mushrooms. And then you got a little hidden owl. These are the cutest little things. And even on the back, it says colored for you by. So they're adorable. And even the cards, the envelopes, they're pre-folded. All you have to do is color them in. They're so cute, and I love these little mushrooms. And I was even thinking about, because I know once I cut this as our base, this envelope for this card is not going to work any longer because it'll be too large. I was even thinking about coloring and cutting a piece of this off so that once we layer, we can put this on the outside of the shaker, and it'll be like another layer, like a three-dimensional kind of pop. It might not make sense until you see it, but it works in my head. So again, I just told you I was not going to ramble, and here I am rambling. So that's all the pieces I'm using, which you can achieve the same thing with a coloring book. If you have an adult coloring book and you have beautiful images that you would love to turn in a card, you can do the exact same thing. You just need to layer. It's all in the layering. And if you don't have a fuse tool, these work fantastic. And yes, this is even bigger. it'll fit perfect lengthwise, but I know that there's a big piece. When you do is when you put this piece in, all you're going to do is fold this behind, and then all of your shaker bits will stay with it. So you'll see as that goes. So I just wanted to give you a big heads up, because we're going to do the same thing we've done for the past couple days. Is I'm just going to show you the creative process. I'm just going to show you a couple seconds of me starting to color this, and then the creative process of how we put the card together is the main focus, because I don't want this to be a 30-minute video even sped up. So you all seen me color, you all seen people color. I'm sure you've colored. You know what coloring's about. So I'm going to get busy, and then the creative process of putting the shaker card will come together for day number 10 of Merry Missmas. I cannot believe tomorrow's Christmas, guys. So we're going to make it a good one. Okay guys, I'm finished. It didn't turn out exactly how I envisioned it, but pretty darn close. I still think it's cute. I still think I achieved what I was trying to achieve. I may not have doubled the foam tape if I had to redo this. I think I just would have done one piece and left it. I doubled it because I wanted to give it more lift, to give it more of that 3D effect. But in doing so, I kind of made the sides a little wonky. Like you can see the tape, like right there's a good example. And I'm not crazy about that look. But that really is the only thing that kind of disappointed me. We have the shaker. I know that it isn't going to go nowhere. It's very sealed. I achieved the shaker part. It's definitely a 3D layered look. I even finished it off with a little bunny on the outside, see, on the outside of the picture. So there's even like a 3D little element on top of that. This is all 3D, like, because there's the picture underneath. Like, I really do think we achieved the shaker 3D portion of this. I just don't like the raw edge, so to speak, of where you can see the double layer of foam tape. That's the only thing I would change. But other than that, I think we achieved what we were trying to achieve with our shaker card. And where it's not very Christmassy, there's some snowflakes in here, some trees, some stars. I have some not Christmassy elements in here, but like I said, I really wanted to finish today's card projecting the future, which is going into 2020. So for me, if I was to send this to somebody, this would be like a Happy New Year's card. So you guys let me know down in the comments what you think. I know my little shaker bits and stuff aren't going to go nowhere. I'm really happy with it, but like I said, if I had to redo this again, I wouldn't have doubled my foam tape. I would have just kept it at 1. And then guys, if you wanted to do something very similar and you do have a fuse tool, your lines and the tape and all that stuff will be very, very crisp, because you can just put this in a sleeve, like a journaling plastic sleeve. Put your card in, your shaker bits, and you take your fuse tool right along the edge, and then you wouldn't need the tape and all of that other stuff. But not everybody has a fuse tool, and I really wanted to try to do this where somebody who didn't have a fuse tool could try, you know, because you can get that double-sided tape for $1 at the Dollar Tree. I mean, that stuff is very accessible. I just wanted to try it without my fuse tool so that if you don't have one, you could try this too if this is something that you wanted to do. But like I said, if you did have a fuse tool, these raw edges and the plastic wouldn't be as visible, if that makes sense. And like I can see like some of the little shaker bits are getting caught up there where the tape, not like the Scotch tape, but the double-sided tape is kind of laid because it's thick. So if you use the fuse tool, your shaker bits wouldn't get caught in that as well. So it's just the difference between two things, but I wanted to make this very simply, and I still think I achieved what I was trying to. I'm just not crazy about the raw edges, and I might even work on it a little bit after, but for the sake of the video today, I think you guys kind of got a gist of what I'm doing. I still like it. I still think it's adorable. It's still a shaker, and I'm still very happy with it. So that concludes 10 days of Merry Missmas. If you've been here for all 10 days, comment down below, Supreme Lovie. You've watched all 10 videos. If you have, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for coming on and commenting and giving it a thumbs up, and just showing your support by watching my videos and my little crazy ideas for my Christmas cards. I so appreciate it. And listen, if you only caught a few, there's a whole playlist. It's called the 10 Days of Merry Missmas. You can catch it down in the Dropbox. I'll link the playlist and you can get caught up on all 10 days. We had some really cute cards. But tomorrow is Christmas, so Merry Christmas. It is Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve. Spend it with your family, laughing and having a wonderful time. I'm so appreciative, all of you guys. Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful morning with your friends and family. And listen, if you don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays. And if you don't have a holiday to celebrate, just happy being you. I just want to let you know I love you guys. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. Merry Christmas from my family to yours. As always, take care of you. Do what you love, especially tomorrow. And I'll be seeing you after Christmas. Until then, guys, bye-bye.